Hey everyone, what's going on? It's me, and today we have a Badwater POV. For those of you who are wondering why this isn't a Skype call, I kind of messed up the dates for the scrimmage. I thought it was going to be this Friday, last Friday, but it turned out it's going to be next Friday, or this Friday, this week. And so that's why you're seeing a POV. This was just a standard lobby that I did with a few buddies of mine on my team. And yeah, the problem with the scrimmage not being this week, being on Friday, is my brother has a robotics competition, which is actually really cool. And that's in St. Louis. So what that means is I'm going to be gone this entire weekend. I leave tomorrow after school. And I won't get back till Sunday night. So this is going to be the last video for this week. And I'm going to try and get that edited frag out as soon as possible. So let's start this POV. I started with the cloak and dagger, so I could tell everybody where they were, because I was in a Skype call. And I was gonna go for the sentry, but then I see the medic. He kind of goes off with the soldier and the sniper, and I get the sniper pick and I get the medic pick, which is cool because I do believe he had full Uber or close to it, and plus it's nice to have him down just so he can't be healing his teammates. And as a lot of you know, in Highlander, when it's competitive, it's not so much about how many kills you get, it's about who you get, which pick you get, and at one point, like if there's a medic with full Uber and you kill him right before he deploys it, that's a huge pick because the other team won't be able to, pop Uber and destroy your team. Here, I sapped the sentry and then I strafed around the NG and was able to pick him. Unfortunately, there was other spam and stuff, and I was not able to resap the sentry. Just as an FYI, I'm not going to be cutting out these respawns because sometimes important stuff happens during them. Yeah, that wasn't really important. But their sniper, in this lobby, their sniper was like really good. He had some really cool headshots on me. I killed him a few times, but our soldier, we kept, a few of us kept like asking him in the chat if he could spam out the sniper, keep him a little frustrated, but he didn't really oblige, unfortunately. So our whole team was having trouble with him. Derpy fight with a spy and a soldier. I actually get out of it alive, believe it or not. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, that's the soldier. If any of you main soldier, be sure to just shoot rockets, stray rockets at snipers. Just keep them nervous about that. Just because the reason we lose this game is because the sniper on the other team was really, really good. He had a bunch of picks. He killed our medic four times, I think. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was really frustrating. Here I switched to Dead Ringer, I believe. It doesn't show up in the demo for some reason. It just shows me clicking escape and then going out of it. Oh no, I switched to Invis. Never mind, my mistake. Yeah, I remember switching to Invis actually. Yeah, I switched to Invis because like with the cloak and dagger, once you actually need to move around when you're cloaked, you're kind of screwed because you can only move for like a very, very short amount of time. It's kind of weird. I remember when it first came out, the Invis Watch and the Cloak and Dagger had a very similar amount of cloak, but then they nerfed it a little bit. Yeah, here I switched to Dead Ringer. That's right. So yeah, I decided to Dead Ring because at this point it's pretty spammy, and their demo, yeah, like you can see, he's spamming a lot. And I wanted an entrance in to try and get a few picks. And I go after this Uber. I actually, if you listen, the stab connected, but he still had Uber. He was still flashing from the Uber. And here I'm just trying to push the cart. As a spy with a Dead Ringer, you want to push the cart as much as you can. It makes it a lot easier due to the damage invulnerability, which is really, really helpful. Yeah, with the spy, your role is really not defined. You're supposed to get picks, you're supposed to push the cart, you're supposed to do whatever is needed at the time, which is something that I really like about it. I really appreciate that aspect of spy because it makes you valuable in all situations. Getting that nice headshot on the scout. Love the ambassador as well. I get quite a few headshots, cool headshots this game, like longer range headshots if I remember correctly. Yesterday when I recorded these, I had actually done like 4 or 5 lobbies and recorded them all, and this was my favorite, I believe. I might be wrong. I'm kind of like tired and but yeah, just get a 14 damage backstab on the spy. That was pretty funny. But yeah. And then I'm going to try and move up and take out this nest on Badwater. That's one of the most common sentry places. Just the roof right at the second control point. Here, I really wanted to go after this demo, and I get a nice headshot on him right before he starts to spam me out with pills, which is always good. And here the sniper gets Smith with Girardi, unfortunately. Do everything you can to not be Girardi, because that really will screw you over. And here Bionic gets a double kill with his shiv. It's ridiculous. He dies, but he gets both of them. That's pretty epic. And I was in the when I was in the Skype call with him, we were kind of all freaking out. I was like, "Oh my gosh, double kill with the shiv!" Like making it epic. You need to do that though. That's why TF2 is such a great game. Just the funny moments. So they're struggling to get a backstab on him. I really felt like the second one should have connected, but you know what? It happens. Sometimes lag compensation's in your favor, and sometimes it's not. Just gotta learn to live with it. And there I was trying to strafe around the heavy, but I got caught on his the outside of his view model, which is unfortunate, but that also happens, and you gotta live with it. Yep. So I'm gonna keep trying to get the nest down. It's really important at this point, and it's pretty well guarded. So I'm gonna try and keep the pressure on as best I can. Here this medic jumps me, and I tell the soldier to go after him as best you can. But the heavy comes out and almost gets me. But Dead Ringer is wonderful. And when there's a low health target, feel free to dead ring and then just try and strafe around any stray bullets he might shoot at you. Right there, the engineer disguise fooled the pyro, which was awesome. And I get a heavy pick as well, because he was focused on the cart. The best time to stab is when there's a The best time to stab is when there's this distraction. Man, I can't talk. When there is a distraction, because they won't be focused on anything around them. They'll just be focused on getting people off the cart, getting people, doing whatever they're doing. So yeah, pretty important.
Sentry right up there.
Now that we push the cart up, I'm just going to move forward, trying to get any picks I can. Because this point is pretty choky. I tried to do a rail stab over that soldier because it didn't look like he even acknowledged me, but he did. So, but no harm done. With the Dead Ringer, it's wonderful because you get not second chances, but you can be a lot more aggressive. Get a nice headshot on the NG just to take out the sentry, which is actually really helpful for my team, so they don't have to worry about taking that down. And then I'm going to go in for the medic, but the scout is not fooled. I decloak right away because I didn't think they'd hear, but they did. So, oh well. So I decided to take this teleporter, just because teleporters are always nice. Always build teleporters if you're an engineer. It's super helpful. Once again, Dead Ringer saving my life, you know. Here, that was kind of annoying. I did not see the heavy, did not expect him to be there. And I run out of cloak, so I have to try and get away, but fail.
Spy's dead. I'm gonna go roof. Spy left side. I mean, demo.
Get a pretty sweet headshot on that demo. I was pretty proud of that. Then I get sniped again.
Spy's dead. I mean, oh my god.
That's one of the things I really enjoy about the Ambassador. The headshots can just be such a lifesaver most of the time, and if you're patient with it and you take your time, that's when it's best used. If you're just shooting wildly, the spread on it is a lot bigger than on the revolver and on the other pistols that the Spy has. So that's the one tip I can really give you for Ambassador. Just take your time, line up the shots, do your best, and don't be afraid to body shot either. Like, body shotting is super duper helpful, and there are plenty of Ambassador guides. This isn't an Ambassador tutorial, but just be conscious of opportunities you have with it, because it's super helpful. And yeah, that engineer, I wasn't expecting him to. I knew he was gonna spy check me, but I tried not to respond to it, if you know what I mean. Like, I tried not to react to his shooting, like not panic and start trying to dodge. But that obviously didn't help. So respawning in, I really want to go for that nest. I'm not sure if I do, because I see the medic and heavy, so I kind of want to stay focused on them. Combos are always really important. Then I gotta get the sniper. The sniper, you'd be surprised at how important he was this match. Yeah, and then you know, extinguisher pyros for the win.
Some assistance, please. It seems I am not the only spy. Help!
So here I was trying to get a little more damage onto the demo, and then I get a nice understab on him, but it doesn't really help because their whole team's here and we're all dead. Now with understabs, what you really want to do is lead your target. Honestly, like, understab opportunities don't present themselves too many times. But when oh, hold on a second, I got a burp coming. Ugh, it was like in my throat. That was weird. Anyway, understabs, the best way to do it is to try and trick your target into thinking you're going to run away, when really you aren't. By doing this, you make them not second guess themselves, and they'll generally chase you. That's what it's mostly about. That's what trick stabs are about. You have to give them something to believe. And in understab's case, you are trying to make them believe that you're running away, and then you have to move right back under them and then try and get behind them. The best way to do that is just by strafing. So here, second match of the lobby, we only got to, what was like the third or fourth point, so they only have to capture 2, and that makes life a lot easier for them. So here, just trying to give the sniper somebody else to shoot besides my teammates. If he's distracted with me, he can't worry about taking out our important classes like the medic and stuff, but then he does because he's crow. So here, I'm trying to stay focused on him, trying to keep him useless, but then our pyro gets him, so we don't have to worry about that. So here, just dead ringing out, trying to make a believable feign, but I bump into the NG, unfortunately. With the dead ringer, you really want to try not to bump into enemies, just because it'll make them more aware of where you are. So here, trying to escape this demo, because he's just spamming really hard. And I do, but it ultimately doesn't help. And when you're disguised, try not to look directly at the enemy, just because they'll think that you're actually legit. And if they start shooting at you, make sure you don't have your dead ringer up, because you don't want your dead ringer to be triggered by just little tiny spurts of damage. That's never helpful. So yeah, taking the sticky from the demo. I did look at him though. That was one bad thing. So, oh well. Yeah, like I said, you're never going to be able to do things perfectly. And the one of the nice things about recording demos and doing a YouTube channel is you can really see where your mistakes are and what you can do to improve, which is really awesome. I definitely recommend doing it if you haven't already. And right there, the sniper goes Razorback, which is pretty amusing. But he's an excellent sniper, really, really good. He had quite a few good headshots on me, and on lots of other teammates. But you know, still fun. I love playing players that are better than me. It's learning experience, and it's the only way you'll improve. You know, you got to play people who are really good. You got to learn from people who are better than you. That's why I like to do MGing. If you don't know what that is, it's just 1v1 in a private match. Not really a private match, but just in a server. You should check it out. Just search it right here. Check this out. I was like, what? Yep. So yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this POV. Tell me what you think about it. If you want other stuff like this, let me know. And I will catch you guys later.